The entry of Professor Wajackoya into the Kenyan politics was not by accident. It was well planned to meet particular political goals. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to our channel. If you are watching this channel for the very first time, I want to kindly request you to subscribe to our analysis, subscribe to the channel. Please don't forget to click the notification bell so that anytime we do a video, YouTube will definitely notify you. Please like our videos, because when you like our videos, YouTube will recommend them to other viewers. I want to thank all the subscribers here. We started, and I just remember within 1 month we walked from 95 subscribers to 1,000 subscribers. Indeed, from the bottom of my heart, I just can't thank you enough. Thank you for the support that you are giving to this channel. Professor George Wajackoya is taking this country by storm. He's been traversing this country, and I just noticed that he was given a very warm reception in Western Kenya. He was in Bunyore, he was in Kakamega, and the culmination of his campaigns was in Kisumu. Professor is one person that you cannot just wish away, because from the look of things, he is cutting a niche to himself. But if you look at our presidential race, it has fashioned itself to be a two-horse race. That of Raila of Azimio and William Samoei Ruto of the Kenya Kwanza. And it's believed that after the August polls, either of them is going to ascend to State House. Now, when you bring in Professor Wajackoya in the middle of all this, then it begs the question, who is Wajackoya working for? And there's a question that I want to ask you, all those who are watching the Kenyan politics, whether you're in the diaspora, USA, Britain, wherever, Uganda. If you're watching and you've been following the Kenyan politics, what do you think? Do you think Wajackoya is independently, running, or someone is behind him? Because that is something that I want us to try and demystify here. And I'll be telling you why the two presidential candidates, Raila and William Ruto, should be worried about Wajackoya. But one person who should be worried more is William Samoei Ruto. You see, when you look at Professor Wajackoya and his statements, it shows that the selection of Wajackoya to run for presidency is one that was well planned, because people like Okur Okot, one person who succeeded in contesting in 2017, was denied in 2022 that he did not meet the requirements of the IBC. Jimmy Wanjigi is also another person who was denied an opportunity, and many other people. And you see, our politics in Kenya is one that has reached high octane, and there are several interests that are playing in any country. For someone to become a president, there are several interests that he must gamble with. We have the local interest, the businessmen, we have the civil society, we have even the religious leaders. Then the international community must also come and play their part. And so, if you see some people being denied an opportunity to contest and others are allowed, I can assure you that there is something that meets more than meets the eye. In 2013 and 2017, Professor Wajackoya was already an opinion leader, and he started, giving his opinion on the election, in the post-election and the post-election presidential result. And if you look at some of his statements, then it will give you a glimpse of what I'm talking about. That his entry is something that was well choreographed after the system realized that he's got a soft spot for particular political leaders in this country. And I just want to take you back, just watch this clip and you will know what I'm talking about.
The country has suffered for many, many years since independence. We have had economic exclusion, not inclusion, where the Ministry of Finance, right from the central bank governor down the drain, as well as the provincial commissioners, belong to one ethnic community. We have also had 7 PCs before, and I'm not blaming Uhuru on this, who are from one ethnic community, or those who are not were sons of previous collaborators. Where is this country going? Unless we speak about it, what are we going to do? Are we coming to speak with very good English here because we went to universities, best refined universities in the world, so that we can be seen to be speaking? Yet the main core value of this country is really going into the drain. People like Raila Odinga ought to be respected. This man's bones have been broken. His flesh has been eaten in the cells by bugs, but his spirit has not died. Therefore, reconciliation should not come from these young men who are in diapers when Raila was fighting for justice in this country. I'm not saying I'm supporting Raila, but I'm telling my brother Uhuru Kenyatta that this country is bigger than him. He should rule to the will of the people, the preamble of the Constitution, which gives him the authority, by the choice of Kenyans, not him coming to impede what ought not to be there. And people's assemblies are key in discussing way forward.
All right.
Yes, if you listen to him, he's actually, his message is actually very direct, and is praising Raila Amolo Odinga. He actually alludes to the fact that Raila has fought for this country, and this is one thing that should worry William Samoei Ruto, because they are the main contenders in this race. And so if Wajackoya is coming in and is openly supporting Raila Amolo Odinga, that it means he's got a soft spot for Raila Amolo Odinga, or Raila and his team perhaps have sponsored him because these are some particular activities that take place in an election that has got high interest, such as ours. Now, the other thing, because that was in 2013-2017. Now, yesterday, Wajackoya campaigned in Kisumu. And if you listen again to some of the statements that he made, he was actually praising Raila Odinga, and he was saying that Raila is his friend. He reiterated what he had said earlier, that those who are trying to insult Raila today, where were they when Raila was fighting for the democratic space in this country? It still corroborates the fact that Wajackoya actually is campaigning to be a president, but he has got a soft spot for Raila Odinga. Now, why is this very important politically? It is very important because if you look at the past presidential results in 2013, 2017, even in 2007, the results have always been contested. And one thing that is always looked at is the other players, the other contestants. If, for example, this time around we have 4 presidential candidates. Let's say the result is contested, it is in favor of Raila, and then William Samoei Ruto contests these results. Then the international community, the EU, the African Union, will be looking at the opinion of those who took the other people took part in it. And in this sense, it is very obvious that Wajackoya will come out and say that this election was free and fair. When William Ruto, for example, I'm just saying that, for example, if he's contesting an election result this year, then Wajackoya will come out and say, I'm satisfied with the result. And this adds a lot of weight. Even in court, when they go to court, Wajackoya will be part of it, will say that he wants to be party to this, to the petition, and they will gang up. The system can, sponsor lawyers, and they gang up and they go against William Ruto. The other thing that, in my opinion, must worry the deputy president is the message. You see, William Samuel Ruto has built his campaign around youths. He has actually maintained that he is really more interested in the youth, because in his statement he says that it is the youth that suffers the most. His economic model, the bottom-up model, is one that is geared to, lure more youth, because he tells them that he will support them from whatever little things that they do, so that they can grow up economically. He has actually been captured saying that Raila is an old man and it is his time to go home. And so when you look at Wajackoya coming into the race, Wajackoya is actually winning more youths. In fact, his campaigns is thronged by youths, and his agenda of legalizing ban when he takes over government, for some reason that I don't understand, is really resonating well with the Kenyan youths. I don't know whether Kenyan youth love marijuana, but they love him. And Wajackoya's message is one that if you look at youths across the country, if you talk to them, in fact it is a joke, when you walk around, they say Wajackoya the fifth, and most of them are saying that we are only waiting after August 4th, then we will be smoking ban openly. So his relationship with the youth is one that William Ruto should be worried about, because he will be taking away some of his supporters. The election that we are headed into is one that is closely contested, so much that you would not even want to lose a single vote. So even if Wajackoya will take just 100,000, that is too much. In 2013, the discrepancy was about 200,000 or something, or was it less? And the judges said that was very little and did not warrant nullifying an election. And so if Wajackoya picks a chunk of these youth votes, then I can assure you that it is going to be injurious to William Ruto's presidential ambitions. I also think that William Ruto should be worried about the choreographed message, the coded message that Wajackoya keeps on spreading in his campaigns. One of the things that Ruto has been grappling with is the mere fact that people think that he's corrupt. You see, politics is about perception, and in many times you've seen people say that William Ruto is a land grabber, William Ruto is corrupt. He is innocent until proven guilty. But this is the talk. When you talk about, even the president always gives this coded language during the Madaraka Day, wherever he is, even when the president was launching the distribution of the 1 million title deeds, he talked about it. And they say that he's got penchant, for even stealing from the public coffers. They always say, even in the rallies, that Ruto ni mwizi. Like I said, he's innocent and proved guilty. And this message is one that Wajackoya has picked up. While on his campaign trail, you realize that he's talking of those people who have stolen from the public coffers will actually be hanged, watanyongwa. And he mentions the wheelbarrow. He says that some people steal from our coffers and then they come here with wheelbarrows.
Wenye wameiba pesa ya Kimororo, wenye wameiba pesa ya wananchi. Ukiwa China, ukiiba pesa ya mwananchi wananyonga we. Ukiwa Japan, unajinyonga mwenyewe. Ukiwa Amerika, unafungwa je. Lakini ukiwa Kenya tunaenda bunge. Hawa Wajackoya wote watolewe. Waizi wote nyongeni hao. Nyongeni hao. Asante.
You see, you all know that William Samoei Ruto is associated with the wheelbarrow. And for Wajackoya to come out and start talking about the wheelbarrow and is associating it with corruption, it shows you very well that he is on a mission. And this mission is to try and lend a hand in finishing Ruto. It is in the public domain that this election is between William Samoei Ruto and Raila Odinga. And per se, it is between William and the president. William and his boss fell out in their second term. And William Samoei Ruto, has always blamed Raila that in their second term, Raila took over the advisory role to the president, and he said that is the reason why prices of basic commodities have hiked up. The president, on the other hand, is blaming his deputy that he started campaigning too early. He started selling his agenda instead of concentrating on their election promises, instead of helping the president to realize their promise to the people. He was busy, going the opposite direction. And so the president is soaking to ensure that Ruto does not ascend to power. Because if Ruto wins this election, it will be historic, because Ruto has always said that he is campaigning against a deep state, he's campaigning against a dynasty. He says that the Kenyatta family and the Ogiga family, the founding fathers of this nation, have ganged up to ensure that his ambitions are not realized. So all this interest, in my very considered opinion, played a part in bringing in Professor Wajackoya into this race to ensure that William Samoei Ruto does not get anywhere close to power. I don't know what you think, ladies and gentlemen, but that is my thought. I want to remind you kindly, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to our channel, share our videos, like them. To all our subscribers, thank you very much.